see the manger scene, I try with all my might to dream about what I might have done if I'd been there that night. Have you ever thought about what you might have done if you'd been there that magic night with God's new baby son? Let's listen to the tale again out back behind the inn and wonder which would be the part where we might just fit in. There was a baby fast asleep with a donkey, cow, and sheep, with angels singing sweetly and shepherds traveling fleetly to a humble little place full of love and joy and grace. While overhead a shining star led 3 wise men from afar. Here today we show this play of how this special magic day came to us so long ago. Ready, set, and here we go. Once upon a time is how our tale starts out. A young girl named Mary is running all about.
No, that is not how the tale goes. No, who can tell the story the right way?
I'll tell it the right way. Mary wasn't in charge of the land or the Jews. She wasn't a shepherd. She was, well, I'm not sure what she was exactly, but she wasn't a shepherd. She was a girl who was looking forward to a lot of things in her life, especially her upcoming wedding to the carpenter Joseph. Mary was planning all the details from the flowers to the food to the dress. But then one day an angel appeared and told her she needed to make some other plans. The angel's name was Gabriel. He said to her, "Hey, you're going to have a baby."
Rock my baby and the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bough breaks, the cradle will fall.
No. You're telling me all wrong. That's a horrible thing to want a baby to come crashing down like that. Besides, the baby isn't here yet. You're messing up the story. I give up. Someone else tell the tale.
Let me try. We're getting a bit ahead of ourselves here. Where were we? Oh yes, so Mary's going to have a baby. But the thing is that Joseph isn't the baby's father. Confused and hurt, Joseph decides that the best way to handle the situation is to simply cancel the wedding with Mary. But that's when an angel came into the picture. One night, as Joseph was sleeping blissfully away,
Are you sleeping, Brother John, morning bells.
No, that's wrong. First off, the guy's name was Joseph, not John. Secondly, of course he's sleeping. I said that. Be quiet. The angel came to him in a dream and told him that Mary's child was a child of the Holy Spirit, and to marry her anyway, and took the name baby Jesus. So Joseph canceled the cancellation and stayed with Mary.
I'll tell the next part. There was this guy, Augustus. He was the
noble Duke of York. He had 10,000 men. He marched them up the top of the hill and marched them down again.
That's not right. Augustus wasn't the Duke of York. York wasn't even there yet. Augustus was the Emperor of Rome, which is like a king. He decided that he needed to know just how many people were in the empire, so he wanted to count them all. But in order to be counted, you had to go to your hometown. So Joseph packed up and they went out to Bethlehem.
Please join as we sing together the first 2 verses of O Little Town of Bethlehem.
Thank you.
town. And since this was the days before the internet, phones, or even reservations, getting a room was a first-come, first-served kind of thing. Whoever got there first got the room. By the time that Joseph and Mary get there,
No room!
you guys finally got it right. There was no room. Not at the Holiday Inn, the Bethlehem Inn, the Super Inn, the Royal Augustus, or even the five-star King David Golf Resort and Spa.
No room!
So Mary and Joseph are looking for a place to spend the night.
No room!
Yes, you get the idea. There's no room anywhere. Mary's tired from the journey, and Joseph is losing hope when finally they came to one last thing. They knocked.
Knock, knock.
Joseph asked if there was a room.
No!
Joseph asked if there was space on the floor.
No!
Joseph asked if there was space in the kitchen.
No!
Joseph looked at Mary, who was pale, and looked like something was wrong. Look, please, you're the last one in town. We've got to have somewhere to go. My wife is expecting a baby, like right now. So the innkeeper said, you can stay in my stable.
It's smelly.
Joe said, I don't care.
It's gross.
Joe said, I don't care, as long as it's warm. So the innkeeper showed them to the stable, and there it was that Mary had her baby. And because there wasn't a crib, they laid the child in a feeding trough on the manger and wrapped him up as best as they could.
Join as we sing all verses of Away in the Manger.
It was a big deal. So, God sent some angels to tell people about it. But the people the angels told weren't the rich ones, the famous ones, the kings and queens. Nope, the angels told some shepherds.
Black sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full. 1 for the master, 1 for the dame, 1 for the litter who lives down the lane. Black sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full. No, that's not right. It wasn't time to shear the sheep. The shepherds were just out in the fields to make sure that the sheep didn't wander off. feeding the sheep and talking about normal stuff, when suddenly they heard a funny sound. It was some angels. Don't be afraid, we've got some exciting news for you. And they told the shepherds where to find their new baby, the son of God. The shepherds were so excited that they ran off, leaving their sheep behind. Now there appeared in the sky a star. Knowing that meant something really important. So they followed the star and followed the star. Wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all over the town. No, there weren't any buses back then. The wise men arrived on camels or donkeys or their own 2 feet. Now the stable was getting pretty crowded. There was Mary, Joseph, and baby Jesus, of course. Then there was the donkey, the cow, and the sheep, the shepherds, some angels, and the wise men. But you know what? No one cared. God's greatest gift was here.
What was it?
Baby Jesus. Haven't you been listening?
What about the 4 sheep?
No one cared. The sheep could be found later. They were all so happy that God's son was here.
But the wise men were far away from home.
No one cared. They could always journey back. They were all so happy God's son was here.
It was smelly.
No one cared. The stable was warm, and they were all so happy God's son was here.
It's gross.
No one cared, because they were all so happy God's son was here. It was time to celebrate. Is the story over?
Almost.
And now we end our tale of joy. Joseph, Mary, and a little boy. The animals have all been there to see the wondrous birth of the greatest gift on earth. What would you have done if you'd been there, standing in the stable's open air?
Would you with Mary have shouted out with joy? When you took your first look at her special little boy?
Would you have with Joseph have kissed his little head? And wondered that he was born beside a tiny shed?
Or would you, with the little lamb, have done your very best to cuddle baby Jesus so he'd keep warm in his rest?
Would you moo with the spotted cow so very loud and clear that it echoed through the hills that Jesus Christ is here? Or would you with the donkey have bowed your horsey head and whispered donkey secrets to the baby in his bed? Would you have sung the loudest to all the angels in the sky? So all the creatures down below might hear as they pass by?
Would you have been the quickest of all the shepherds on the hill? So that you'd be the first to see the baby sleeping still.
Or you've been the shining star and therefore been the one to lead the wise men by your light to God's most precious Son? Would you have been the little town where all the fairy tale took place? Wow! And wondered at the shining glow of Jesus' gentle face?
Although we were not there that night or near the major stall, we can still spread the news about God's greatest gift of all.
We will tell the story every year
and sing praises to his name.